gives you a 100 MB picture with heaps of detail. But it only works in the solo and group play modes.
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
Oh, I do. I need it for the forum, for the website.
Oh, I
But
mean,
it's
yeah,
beautiful just now.
I'm happy to do it with you. I'm not worried about it this minute. I'm
No,
reveling in what I'm looking
I
at.
know. Me too. But we should
Okay.
get those pictures at some point.
But I definitely wanted to pull it up so I have it recorded on my stream because this is beautiful. Okay, so as you can see, there's a set of stairs to the pilot's right, which is cool. I think that's definitely like a change of pace. All the ships seem to have this like one floor system, whereas this thing is definitely a two-floor ship, which is cool as hell. Then you have coffee makers. This is my favorite. It's hard to see, but right behind there's that disc, and it has above it what looks like a drip for coffee makers. You basically have two drink holders, which is brilliant for your pilot, and it has a drip on the top that looks like a coffee maker, so it's really cool. And then you have the co-pilot seat above you, which is really nice. And you have this nice open view above your head that's almost filled out, and the co-pilot wouldn't get it, but you do.
Did that help to show the back?
Show the back of what?
Behind the seat and stuff? Did I manage to get the lights?
Yes, you can see it. It's hard because here's what happens. There are screens back there, but they're turned off. But there are screens, like monitors.
The one on one side looks like it's on, actually, when I look in your ship.
There's one like above the co-pilot's head, that one?
Yeah, it looks like it's
Yeah,
on.
it is on. But the two behind him is not.
Let's see.
That's the nicest cockpit I've ever seen. I'm going to deploy my
Show
guns
me.
so that you can see them while
Yeah. Deploy the guns and the landing gear, please. And my stream runs at 720, so here, take a look. Okay, I can't see. Okay, I can't see the guns from the front. When I zoom down, and if you look at my stream, you'll see it for yourself. The guns are directly. No. Bring the landing pad. They're directly in front of the feet of the landing gear. Directly. Like this ship has literally got no room on the inside. It's got a room for the co-pilot and pilot, and then maybe some cargo, and that's it. But the guns are directly in front of the feet, which is awesome. The rear of the ship is much smaller than the front half of the ship. They literally took the front half from the dropship, cut it off, and added this like helicopter version rear end. It's half the size. So it is literally half the size. So the feet even compensate it in the back. You got 3 jets for each thruster on either side, which is cool. And of course the wings, to give you that better roll, have thrusters as well. I'm tapping your shields, don't mind me. I'm getting really close shots though. And
That's
then
what they're there for.
this, what is this? Are those your utility mounts? I don't think so.
I think they were all underneath.
Yeah, they are. I don't know what this is. It looks like, dare I say, a docking port on the top.
Oh, ship-to-ship transfer in the future.
I don't know. It says keep clear, and it looks like this is where the vents are, but in front of that it looks like the entire thing opens up like it says thermal vent.
Could this be a ship that's maybe designed like the Orca and could maybe go into water planets in the future?
Yeah, this ship looks very submarine friendly. Like, again, it's not about water getting into the ship, it's about pressure. And this ship looks like it would handle pressure. Just, it's got that very submarine feel to it. And then you have your stairwell here and your cargo hatch here. Cargo hatch is dead middle. It looks good. I see you have a chaff and some sort of a shield booster or something. Let's see here. And then that is a scanner and another shield booster, correct?
Roger.
Nice.
Does he have enough? Does he have enough coffee in his cargo hold?
Just checking.
Dude, how cool would it be if later on you get coffee and then those coffee makers spit out cups of coffee for you? That'd be great. It's weird. It has a little coffee holder. It's weird. Okay, I was just testing how close the nose is to the pilot. It's right at the... You could basically touch it with your hand. It's so close.
And the hatch, does the hatch look in a stupid place?
The hatch? What do you mean?
The cargo hatch. Is it one of these stupid ones?
It looks too small for this ship, if that helps.
Yeah, another one.
It looks too small for this ship. Okay, this is weird. Stop moving for a second.
I'm not.
Is it from us scraping? There's like fragments of your bumper all scratched up, but it looks
Yeah,
like
I
it.
see it on yours.
But look really carefully. Is it fragments of scratches, or are those like? It is scratches. A really close view of the paint job shows that it has these like stubble scratches, like from being a gunfighter all over it. Has this sort of a
I
texture
see the
to it.
same on yours, just at the end, just where we were rubbing.
They did a really good job with creating the texture maps for these ships. They were fantastic looking. Like, it looks very military, but it is fantastic looking. Here, I'm so sorry. I've been selfish. I haven't deployed my guns. I did take your suggestion, by the way. I put a turreted burst laser on the top to test it, since you wanted to test it, but I know you didn't have one. I put the gimbaled beam. I'm sorry, gimbaled cannon on the bottom, and the two beams on the bottom.
That looks nice underneath, actually. Let me get a screenshot.
Yep, I'll stop moving, and you go ahead and zoom around me.
Oh wow, the feet is at the back, isn't it? That's terrible.
Now look at the feet in the back. You see how they protrude off of the ship? Because the ship actually shrinks to a one-floor ship again in the back. The rear half was actually shrunk down.
5 feet? Holy shit. It's pretty wicked.
Mm-hmm. I like this ship. Now, I've flown the...
The boosters look like the Orca boosters on the back. They look huge. Let me get one nice screenshot. Stay still a second. I'm going to take a down screenshot just to keep it. Jump and debug. Oh, the debug cam. You end up underneath the ship like the Orca. Ugh. Okay, screenshots taken, buddy. Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Yeah, I think these things will be a great bit of fun, and I hope others see the fun as well.
Well, like I said, I'm going to have to get my wrap up and grab one of these because it looks like a direct upgrade to the Vulture. This thing is going to be the new fighter ship, and at half the cost of my Python, yeah, I'm going to go with this boy.
Oh yeah, buddy. You want to test the shields in? Get those feet up.
Yeah. You want to do 0 pips?
Where do you want my pips? Pips on, yeah, 0 on shields. On you go.
Okay, 0 pips on shields. This is with 2 beam lasers. I'm going to pitch up so that the burst doesn't even hit it. Let's just... The fuck was that? Let's just...
Get away from the station. No, we're okay.
No, I think we're okay. Actually, are we?
We're 9 clicks away. We're okay.
Yeah, no fire zone has been left. We're good. I do want to pitch up. I don't want the burst laser to hit you. Actually, I don't even have to pitch up. I can just turn it off. What am I thinking? There.
Do you want me to come closer?
No, you're good right there. You ready?
Yep.
Alright, this is with no pips to weapons. Let's see what we can pull off with just the base power draw. Oh, those are really wide. I expected them much more narrow than that. That's really wide.
It is. It's like it's coming in from the sides.
Yeah, it is. What are you at in shields? Do you know?
1 ring.
You lost 2 rings?
Yeah, Roger.
Wow, those shields are shit, aren't they? They're completely
That's
shit.
what I was saying, yeah.
You have 3 shield boosters. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow. And I don't have shield boosters on this. I don't.
That was with no pips, and my capacitor is used up 5.
Right, but I have no pips. Oh, sorry, I have no shield boosters. I opted to get the scanners as if I was in a real PvP situation. So
Let
my
me store the shields and give you another test.
my shield. Oh wow! Holy shit! Are you looking at my stream?
No.
You,
I'll declare.
okay, you're gonna see the coolest thing I've not seen in a long time. Turn at me and shoot me, and then stop, and watch what happens. I'm gonna put no pips to shields. You need to see this. Don't destroy my shields. I'll tell you when to stop. You need to see this.
I
This
want
is
to
cool.
get rid of the cannons.
I don't care what you shoot me with, just don't blow the shields out. Just stop when I tell you, because you have to see this. They changed the animation for the shields.
Here we go, one beam.
Under attack.
Oh, interesting.
Now watch this. Tell me when you see it. You'll see it, and you'll know it exactly what it is when you see it. Is it happening yet?
I'm
No.
not seeing it.
It's not happening yet. We'll give it a second. I'll even go out into debug. Let's see. Oh, come on. Don't make me out to be a crazy person. I have it recorded, so I'm not a crazy person. I don't see it.
I'm with you. Was it the shield bank cell?
No. Did you use a shield cell bank?
Yeah.
That's what it was. Okay, they added an animation to the shield cell bank. Blow more of my shields out. Alright, stop. I'll leave only one of them on. Watch this. You ready?
Go.
Watch
Holy
3,
schmuck,
2.
That's Star Trek stuff.
It
Wow.
glows, right?
Yeah, man.
I can't see it in debug mode, so it must be something that you'd have to be able to see as an opponent.
Oh, do you know what that was like? Remember in Star Trek when the Romulan warbird would decloak and the
Yes,
illumination-
yes, yes, yes. You're right. Yes, that's exactly what it looks like. Do it again. 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 Do it again.
Do it to me. Do it to me. God, show the stewards.
Why is my other gun not working? My other gun's not turning on. Hold on. What the hell's that all about? Oh, my turret is actually way out of pitch. I have to pitch down this far. You seen this?
Yeah. That
This,
was-
wait. This is dead on to your cockpit right here. Any, like, a slight bit higher, like a fucking speck of dust higher, and it doesn't shoot.
Do you know something? It looks like it's going right over my head, like it's missing the ship. It's that thick.
It is. I'm like a speck above the cockpit. When I touch the cockpit with the reticle, that's when it lands.
I swear you're shooting at someone over my roof.
Yeah, well,
Guys, did I just see lightning, sparks and lightning bolts zip past the surface of Starbuck's shield?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes, and now watch this. In like 10 seconds, you're about to see him recharge his shields. Look at the loop it does. The animation loop.
You can do it again if you want. I'll find another one.
Yeah, I'll fire him off too. Hold on. Let me get my weapons back on. Why are my weapons not on?
Retracted.
And your feet's down. Yeah, cool.
Oh, you know what? Dude, listen to this. Remember how I told you I had to pitch up to stop the burst laser from firing? It's still not enough to shoot you with the lasers underneath. I can't shoot you. It's out of line of sight.
Wow.
Watch this,
Guys,
watch
you
this,
have,
watch this.
company.
Now I can shoot you. Now I can't.
That's what I was saying earlier on. It was a shame. Wait, there's something happening.
Oh, that? You didn't know that? That is the new chaff animation. It's red.
Oh, wow. I gotta fire that.
Yeah, go ahead, fire it. Yeah, it's red. Watch my burst laser just go all over the place. Dude, it actually looks really like a firework. It's actually much better looking than the original.
Sorry, I had to use pips for the chaff.
No, you're good.
That was out of power on the capacitor.
Wow, that looks much cooler than that small cloud of aluminium glitter you used to spew out before.
Yeah, this is a bit more of a phosphate look to it, I believe. Okay,
Yep.
wow, look. The gimbal, I have to way the fuck back up to use them. Watch this. Get really, really close. Let me stop it for shooting for a second. Okay, I'm gonna get really, really close, and then I'm gonna go down just a little bit. Watch this, just down just a little bit more to line up with your ship, and I guarantee you I won't be able to shoot you.
Yeah, it's because of the weird. It is weird.
Yep, it won't. The gimbal, I have to go up, 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 up. Still not shooting you. You see? Now I am. Do you see how high I have to get just to shoot you?
I think it's because they're all so apart.
Yeah, the shooting the bottom lasers means you have to pitch your nose up a little bit or be far enough away. Now let's do this. Watch this. I'm gonna get close. Stop shooting, asshole. Okay, I'm gonna get close and then I'm gonna slowly back up and see how long it takes me to get line of sight to shoot them. Ready? 125 meters. I think they changed the animation of the lasers too, dude. I'm looking at the lasers. They're leaving marks on your ship.
Oh, cool.
I am. They're leaving marks, like actual physical stains, like burn stains on the ship. They're rusty looking burn stains. If you're seeing my...
Stuff got welded.
Yeah, it looks like weld stains, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Blow the ship up and see.
No. I don't want to blow it up on you, but I do want to see if I... Hold on, let me go to... Let me do this. Let me just mar the ship a little bit and then get close. The rust stains are staying there. They're like weld stains, and they're... Oh my god, your ship looks scarred, like someone scarred your face. Like just like 3 slashes across. And they're staying there. They're not really going anywhere. If you cross them, they do disappear. But they're staying there otherwise.
Wow.
Are you seeing... Are you... If you're looking at my stream, you'll see it, Starbuck.
I'm on the debug.
Oh, you are seeing it. Oh, okay.
It's pretty amazing stuff. They really spent some time here.
Yeah, looks really good.
What about if you go up and brush? You know, like the anaconda passing another anaconda, you can scrape it. Is there any panel damage if you get a little scrape?
I don't know, you tell me. I'm scraping you right now.
And then light it up so we can see if there's a scrape mark.
Well, I went a little too far back. Your shields just came up, but I was still able to scrape you pretty good.
I see black marks scraped, but not like the anaconda's animation.
Yeah, not the same.
Still, we can't fault them. I mean, we can't expect great things straight away.
Still, that's overkill. I mean, most of the time I'm flying so fast I don't see the ships.
Hey, the star on the side is very nice. FSR, FSS.
So, out of curiosity now, are we going to try shooting each other or what? How do you want to do this?
Why not?
Alright, to 30%?
You can go for kill my side. I'll do the 30. You.
No, I don't want to. Nah, no
Want
point.
2 pips a piece. I'll follow you back to back, 100, count to 10. Oh wow. On your cue.
Under attack.
Oh wow, that chaffs are beautiful.
Shields offline. Taking damage.
Oh, you...
He is quick, and I'm behind you. Letting you recover.
No, fire, let's go, fight me.
Oh, nose to nose.
Okay, that cannon misses a lot. I fired 5 shots and none of them hit you.
Did you feel one of mine?
Boom! That one hit you, though. No, I didn't get hit by a cannon. I'm still at 98%.
Yeah, canopy compromised.
Canopy compromised.
My canopy's compromised as well.
Critical.
You know, my shields are almost back up. It actually might be worth it to leave pips on the shields. They're almost back up. They're actually recharging at a rapid rate.
I can't believe how fast.
Because I'm not even using all pip. I've got 4 pips to weapons, and I think it's overkill. I'm not even using it. That one hit you again. Dude, I'm hitting you with at least a couple of cannon shots. That's better than nothing, I guess.
I can't believe the speed of it either. Oh, nice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It worked.
Okay, that explosion was glorious. Okay, so
I
the
hope so.
my shields actually came back up, and that's why I think you might have died.
Beautiful, man.
My shields actually came back up because I was like, wow, they actually got halfway on the initial charge. Because when my shields went down, I actually stopped the 2 pips to them, and I put all 4 pips to weapons and engines, and then 2 pips to engines, so I had 6 pips that way. And I was shocked to see that it got halfway filled. Like I told you, these shields are going to go up so quick that when they go down, it's okay. Leave fight and actually come back. You know what I'm saying? Like the smaller ships used to do.
Yeah, like it takes ages. They have to disappear for a couple of minutes.
Right. It doesn't like I'm at 2 rings already. I'm at 2 rings of the shields of this thing. So it looks like the shields are going to be shit. You're going to want to go with hull reinforcements, and the shields are just kind of like a buffer. You put 4 pips, you take a few hits, and then you line up your shots, and then you say, fuck the shields, I'm going to shoot the guy now, essentially.
Looks very interesting so far, guys. It's kind of funny though, because the Twitch stream is a few seconds behind chat. I heard Starbuck dying before I saw it.
Yeah, the stream's about 10 to 15 seconds behind on average.
Event horizon and stuff. There's actually one thing I was curious about, guys. I've read a lot about power plant sniping changes and weapon depth penetration changes on ship hulls. How's that playing out so far?
Great. Actually, we haven't tested it, but you know what? Let's test it. That's actually a good question. Supposedly, when you get down to 50%, you start to lose some of the modules will stop working or they'll malfunction. When you get to 0, you lose 50% of your power supply, assuming you don't blow up. There's supposedly still a small chance you'll actually blow up. But if you don't blow up, huh?
Let's go out and show it again.
Yeah, let's test it. What I think I'm gonna do here is, for the purposes of this exact test, and because I think it'd be nice to try as well, I'm gonna swap out my shield cell banks for hull reinforcements.
Roger. Do you want me to turn on my stream to show the limpet mode?
Wait, module type, and it's showing hull reinforcement class 1s. Wait, where are the class 5s? What the devil? Okay, so... Oh, that is a 4 slot. Okay, I'm looking at this all weird. So it's 4D and a 4D. What was that?
Do you want me to turn on my stream to show the limpet mode and you can just kill my plant?
Yeah, sure.
If it saves you being the potential of losing money.
I've got 49 million, so I could take a kill or 2, like, no problem. Like, that's not a big deal.
Roger.
So
The risk's
that's
not
fine.
there, then.
Yeah, you're not supposed to die. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, the risk is low. Actually, you can blow up. You can die. You can blow up. The risk is low. But you reboot the ship and you're okay. That's the way it's supposed to work. But anyway, so this is what I would go: class 5 shield generator, and then 5, 4, 3 hull reinforcement. You could swap the class 5 shield generator out, and let's do that. Actually, you know what? Fuck. Let's do that. Let's go with a silent running build and see how silent running works.
Yeah, do one full stealth versus normal.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna get a heat sink on here too.
Will I come back in and change any of these guns?
Nah, you don't have to. I'm just doing this, like, I'm already built. Like, if you want to just come out and shoot me, that's great. I think that'll be fun. Alright, so...
I think the stealth build as well, it'll confirm our other thinking.
Yeah, so I'm going 1 heat sinker, 1 chaff launch, 2 scanners, which is awesome. Internally, hull reinforcement times 4. So a 5, a 5, a 4, and a 3. That's the build.
The military, is that it?
I run military because military reduces kinetic damage, and jousting is kinetic. So, yeah. Plus, lasers are going to be important no matter what. But in the next patch, don't forget, a lot of people are going to be running kinetic weapons again because people like us are going to be in hull reinforcement based federal assault ships going silent running.
I'll see you there.
I'm going to keep the burst laser on top though, because I can't, again, it's a PvP build. I can't assume that
So is that still the turret on the top, or is that not?
yeah, it's a turreted burst on the top, 2 class
And
2
you think
beams
it
in the
is
bottom.
best solution so far?
Well, no, but I think it's a good solution because the gap between the guns on the top and the guns on the bottom are huge. And even the guns gaps on the bottom are huge that I don't think you could use railguns with this ship unless you were 500 kilometers out at least.
One other thought I had, is there a class 3 missile rack or something? Is it only class 2, is it?
It is only class 2. It's class 2 and class 1 only, yeah.
So it is not a good thought.
No, it is. Again, a lot of people are going to be running kinetic weapons in this next patch. So I don't think you can discount that. I think that if you have a beam laser, and I don't know what you would use the top, a turret, I guess, 2 beams.
It's one of those slots you just think, why did you put it there?
Yeah, they did it so that you have to manage it or you have to be a better pilot. I get it. Like, I'm not against it. Plus, like you said, for turreted reasons, maybe somebody wants a turreted slot on top. There you go. But you could put a plasma accelerator, you could do cannon, you could do whatever. But you could do 1 beam, 1 cannon, which I like, because they're your class 3 slots anyway. And then in the 2 class 2s, you have missiles. And we have a reason for missiles again. We really do.
Landing gear retracted.
So how cold are you just now?
Oh, good question. I didn't even get that far yet. Oh, shit. Okay, well, ramming you, I'm at 89%. Fuck. Might as well. We're going to do it anyway. But anyway, sorry, I'm at 36% with boosts. Without boost, I'm at 33%. So this is a silent running ship. You will be able to do it. Well, we already knew that was going to happen because silent running is based on your megawatts of power usage, and this ship uses none. Okay, while going slow, like just, halfway to the throttle, 28%.
That's the good numbers, because I'm 31 without deploying.
Okay, let's see something here. Here's how we're going to tell. Hold on.
If I deploy, I think it goes up to 30 odd.
Silent running. Shields offline.
I'm at silent running right now, and it's going up about 3% every 1, 2, 3, 4, about every 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 3% every 4 seconds.
User joined your
Alright,
channel.
let's turn that off.
Picture restored.
Let me get cool again real quick. It does take a second to cool, but that's okay. Alright, I'm running at 31 myself. I'm running at 28. Yeah, I'm running at
Idea
28.
for you. Select my power plant and show them on the stream where the power plant's located.
Yep, I just deployed weapons and I'm not getting any hotter, so the weapons should not be heating you at all. Okay, power plant. What the fuck? Pitch down for me?
It's on the rear.
No, pitch down, pitch down, pitch down. Okay, keep pitching down. Keep going. No, don't roll, just pitch down, like look down, look down. What the fuck?
It's interesting, isn't it? Right on the rear. Like the Fed dropship. So what about... Yeah. You want to try it? See if it strikes it. Let me turn the shields off.
Target shields offline.
Roger. I'm looking at it now at 100. 1 second. All pips are off. It's all yours. Yeah, going through the hole.
It's percentage based, so. Like, I'm at 89%. I should take a little bit more sub-target damage, but not by too much, I don't think. 86, 84, 83, 80, 81, 80, 78.
Definitely faster that side,
Your hole is going down,
It's
too.
into that mode.
What?
It's gone into that standby mode. It's 70%.
Standby, what do you mean?
Everything shut down for a short period of time. Everything.
Oh, wow, it's 70%. It's not, I don't think it's supposed to happen until 50. Holy shit.
And then when the fire stopped, everything came back.
Well, let's try it again.
That's it screwed again.
Oh, I gotta put pips to the weapons now, because I don't have enough energy. It does seem like the belly is taking a little bit more damage, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, you're at 54. 50. 41. How's it going?
Back on.
35, 33,
Off.
28.
Wow. Screwed.
What happened?
It just everything goes off.
Imagine flying and then having that shit just turn off on you. You can't control your ship. That would suck. Okay, let's go. We're at 21. Let's go lower.
Bring it to the end if you need.
13, 12, 10, 9,
Trying to reboot.
5. You are?
Yeah.
1. You're at 0 now.
Modules malfunctioning.
You're at 0. You're at 0. Alright, now you're at 2% again. Can you fly?
Yeah. Back to normal.
Do you have 100% power or 50%?
Checking. It says I can do 80, the same, full power. Everything's normal.
Good stuff. Alright, let's see how, if it takes you any longer, because I have, did you go full hull reinforcements? Oh no, you didn't, because you have shields, that's right. Go ahead, just shoot me, tell me what you think.
That was quite interesting. You'll see what the way it turns you off. So from the underneath of the weak plate.
I think the underneath did take a bit more damage. I don't know if it's coincidence or what, but it felt like the underneath took like a little bit more damage than shooting from the top. It could have been your hull was going down. It could have been a number of things. I don't really know, but it felt like it. Well, that confirms and it confirms and it also disapproves two things. It means that shooting the power plant is effective, but the problem I seem to be having with it is it's still effective, and that's the issue. It wasn't supposed to be effective anymore, but apparently it's still effective because it shuts the guy's ship off. That's just as dangerous as blowing up. I'm at 66%.
Did the modules go off?
Nope, nothing yet.
Mine's went off bang on 70.
Stop.
Well,
Yep, everything's resetting. Power plant
I suppose
exceeded,
it gives
oxygen.
The guy receiving all the power plant damage, at that point,
Alright, now my
all
stuff's
you can
back on.
do is just shut off a bunch of subsystems and make a run for it when you're at emergency power.
Well, the emergency power is temporary, but it's 50% power, and I was at 65% when that happened. So the idea is you set the module so that you can keep using the thrusters, so you can keep flying away while you're getting at 50% power. That's the idea behind it, but I don't have the module set up properly yet. I'm at 31%, it only happened once. Oh, here it goes, happened just now. And I'm at 24%. So that does prove that the hull reinforcements and the military armor together actually make it so that it happens less frequently, or at a lower number.
Well, yeah, because if that was only twice for you, I mean, I counted at least 6 or 7 in my time, and I've got no hull.
Yep, and on top of that, it was happening at a much higher number. It was happening at you were like 70-80%.
Yeah.
So there you go. The hull reinforcements and the improved armor are actually going to make a huge difference in the game. You're going to see hull tanks.
Awesome. Thank you guys. This was a very interesting watch. This was exactly the information I was looking for.
I wonder how the condos are going to play on that parts as well. That's another
That's
interesting
going to be interesting. It should be much harder to hit the power plant though. They made the hitbox much smaller for it on the Anaconda, which was huge before. If it's also a bit more tucked in, then...
Well, it is harder to
well,
hit it. It is, actually, because you won't be able to hit it from the back. I think you'll be hitting the drives. And from the top, we were hitting it directly. And from the bottom, we were hitting it directly. It's in the
Yeah.
middle, so you'll have to hit it directly from the top or the bottom. Meaning, now the Anaconda, currently, it's sitting on the edge of the hull, like it's actually protruding from the ship. From now on, it's
Yeah.
going to be in the center. So if you're from a 45-degree angle behind the ship, you won't see it. You won't be able to shoot it. You'll hit the hull, maybe penetrate a little bit and hit the power plant, but you'll have to shoot it direct on from the bottom of the top. It'll be much harder to shoot. It'll be actually much harder to land. I like to point something else out too. This is a huge difference. Check this out. Starbuck, you're at 67% current hull. Do you have any hull reinforcements?
Nope.
I have all hull reinforcements. And don't forget I rammed you and I started off at 89%. I'm currently at 80%. I lost 9% hull that whole time that you were shooting me. You lost close to 33%. Well, I don't know how
Starbuck,
much...
are you flying military armor or weaker stuff?
Military.
Well, the military armor definitely makes the difference. It clearly saved your hull, but not your subsystems. The hull reinforcements definitely saved my subsystems.
Yeah. And that recovery to the plant, that's going to be a great benefit.
Yes.
That's going to be very interesting for shipbuilding next patch.
Yes,
I might
it
actually have to
is.
shift some of... well, I used to spam shield banks on my Anaconda, which
Well,
is
that...
pretty much the only thing I'm still flying at the moment.
Wow.
But
Okay, this is weird. The first shot did nothing. The second shot did 5%. The third shot did nothing. The next one did 5%. Okay, that did 3%. That was oddly specific.
you're probably hitting one of his subsystems instead.
I'm aiming at the power plant, so it should go through, but actually that's a good question. Let's take a look at the sub-targets. I was hitting his... I was hitting his power distributor, apparently. Everything else is 100% except for his power distributor. Dude, what happens if I blow out your power distributor? Let's try that.
No pips.
Power distributor... Oh,
You
come on now.
can't move your pips.
Oh, it's up there. Oh, it's up on the top of the ship. Oh, hello. I didn't expect that. I'm afraid I might destroy you if I don't use lasers, so. Alright, what happened?
No pips.
Oh, wait. You lost... When you said that before, you lost it before I destroyed it then.
No, I was telling you what happens.
Okay, but it didn't happen until you hit 0.
Roger, and while you were doing it, it was interesting because it was bouncing pips roundabout like it wasn't on Sis.
It was malfunctioning? Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, do you want to see?
Yeah.
I'll show you. You ready? Oh, how much hollow? Yeah, this will be okay.
User joined your channel.
Roger.
Module malfunction.
And there's flames flying out. It's orange.
is what the patch is intending to do, so that's
User
good.
left your
Good,
channel.
fire it off again. Let's set that bitch on fire. 16, 9. Still functioning. Yep, dead. No more gun. So it actually doesn't take that much damage to shut a guy's guns off. You could fire at someone's guns and take their guns out. That's wicked. Now, even with a 0% power plant, you're still alive. So you're still a functioning fighter at this point.
Yep.
Depending on what ship you're fighting, it might actually be a viable strategy to shoot for the guns.
Well, I'm going to try something interesting. I'm going to shoot it at his chaff if I can. Apparently not. Every time I shoot it, nothing happens. No, you can't chaff. It doesn't work that way. Hold on. Let me turn one of the lasers on, not both. Alright, it's the left one. Where's his chaff? See, I'm not actually doing any damage to it. Oh, there we go. I have to be really low. Okay, I have to be facing it like I'm facing the power plant. I can't even be at a 60-degree angle. I gotta be way lower. I'm practically 90. I'm like 78, 80, something like that. Class 2 beam is taking a little bit longer than I would like, but is it working or did it malfunction? Yep, still working.
Malfunctioning chaff just malfunctioned.
Oh, good. Okay, so at about 35% it malfunctioned. Now you should have no chaff. That might be a viable strategy, man. Shoot the guy's fucking modules out now so he can't fight back? That's wicked. Alright, let's try something here. I'm gonna go silent running. See if you can gun me down. You ready?
Roger.
Silent
Say
running.
when.
Go nuts. Okay, she does get hot when you boost, but the weapons don't seem to bother it too much.
Heat sink deployed.
Oh, malfunctioning. I'm malfunctioning. Okay, I'm good.
I've got no pips.
Oh, you're about to die. Never mind. I gotta stop her. You're about to die. But I didn't heat up. I didn't heat up that quickly. Yeah, you're at 1%, dude. Go get your shields back on.
Just kill this one. I'll take another one out.
You sure?
Oh yeah.
You just want to see it blow up, don't you?
Yeah, you just like that.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can pop your canopy. No, the weapons
Yeah,
are
let's
too.
see if we can get a canopy.
I think the weapons are too spread. I don't think I can. But it didn't get hot. If as long as I don't boost, it didn't seem to get that hot.
Here, shoot that big bitch.
Get you right in the nose.
Oh, you like the nose.
The bluey. The ship stays intact when it blows up.
No way.
Yeah, if you're looking at my stream, you'll see the front half of your ship is there, and the rear looks like a shrapnel grenade went off in the back. It's intact though. I can see your cockpit and everything.
Is it a delayed animation?
Nope, it's intended. Did you guys? Oh, you didn't see the changes to the Anaconda. As you're shooting the Anaconda, chunks of the rear of the ship will fly off, and you'll see right through it, as though the rear of the ship is missing, pieces of it.
Wow.
Yep. But I'm looking at this ship, and it is crusted, like a nuclear reaction went off on the inside of it, and the rear is all blown. You can see the frame of it molded and warped, and then the front of it is is mostly intact actually.
Let's yeah, I'm not sure if it's this particular ship or an improvement in general, but it definitely looks like there's a huge chunk of recognizable metal remaining instead of just a few pieces like paper floating around, which seems much more realistic.
Yep. I couldn't have said it better. I couldn't have said it better.
Seeing it on the stream.
It's up on the stream, bro. Hey, by the way, if you want to follow, man, feel free.
Oh, Roger.
And that goes for you,
The link's on the channel.
there,
as
Mr.
well.
Meerkat, Mr. Commander Meerkat. It should be there on the link on the chat.
Docking request granted.
So this was a lot of effort to find this ship, but it was worth finding. Yeah, dude, this ship runs cold. This ship actually runs almost as cold as a DBS. It does heat up a bit quicker, but it does fly pretty cold. This is not my port. Where am I supposed to be?
Landing gear deployed.
15. I'm now getting the 65%. Like, it's not heating up that fast. 75% still not all the way yet.
Warning, temperature critical.
90. Finally getting hot. Yeah, I'll stop it now.
Temperature restored.
That's pretty good.
You should do the red out before your stream ends.
Engines disengaged.
We're gonna fight. I'm gonna go out there and I'll do my silent running versus your current build.
Oh, Roger. You should do the red out as well.
Gentlemen, I'm going to call it a night here. I forgot my Twitch password, but I'll figure it out tomorrow. I bookmarked your page though. It was
Pleasure.
a nice stream to watch.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy. Glad you liked it.
A pleasure having you.
Talk to you two later.
Engines
Sleep well, thanks again.
Good night, gentlemen.
Good night, Mr. Bond.
User disconnected from your channel.
I think they fixed the landing and escape. You have to actually press the button after the landing pods release your engines before you could press it before you're doing it. Little changes like that are interesting. You're right though. The engine's always ready to boost.
Beautiful boost as well.
It's fast. It doesn't accelerate that quick, but I expect it with this much weight that it wouldn't be able to. I like the silent running, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I think silent running is the way to go with the ship. Yes, you can run shields. Yes, it would work. Yes, it would be moderately effective. But 3 pips to engines, 3 pips to weapons, I think would do it. Or even just 4 pips to weapons and just say, fuck it, I want all the damage I can get. Ready?
If you want, ready?
Yep, let's go. Oh, I just passed a baddie. I turn around and go, yep, I want to kill this baddie. And here we are.
under attack.
Okay, wow. It's hard to get used to the fact that the 2 guns are on the bottom and 1 gun's on the top. Because you have to pitch your nose up. You really have to. It does not turn all that smoothly. That's going to take some getting. Yeah, it doesn't turn all that smooth. Got to get some used to there.
Canopy compromised.
Yeah, flight assist off. It does turn. It drifts. Let's put it that way. It drifts. Alright. The burst laser's making some headway on you.
That's the one at the top, isn't it?
Yep, yep. It's hard to land though. It's only when I'm passing you. I don't think it's very effective that way though.
Silent running.
I don't think I would keep it that way. It's kind of annoying. Damn, that fucked you up pretty good.
Thermal signature restored.
I rammed it. It was like, whoa.
I haven't done any damage to your power plant yet. I've done all damage to your hull and not a damn thing to your power plant.
It's because it's on the back side. It's interesting.
Okay, so when you're jousting me, the cannon is extremely easy to aim. I mean, extremely easy to aim. Yep, I'm sold. Hull reinforcement's the way to go in the ship.
Silent running.
I'm sold. Hull reinforcements all the way. Look at the damn damage on that cannon.
Warning. Taking heat damage.
The silent running is definitely an interesting change.
But you know what's nice about the silent running? Is I can pop a heatsink in silent running, and when I want to turn silent running off to regain like whatever the heat, so I don't have to worry about too many heat sinks going away, I can just chaff as my alternative. So I alternate chaff and heatsink.
Well, the interesting thing I didn't do I'm allowing it to heat up, and at 2 of the passes it was 70%.
Yeah, it doesn't heat up with the weapons and engines. Only when you boost. I've noticed that it stays nice and cool like a DBS does when you're using the weapons. It stays
Oh,
nice and cool. So the heat sinks are like, oh, okay, I'm kind of getting warm now. I should pop one. But you don't have to. You could just turn it off and then hit chaff. And then when you're ready, turn it back on again. If you're getting multiple targets, that's when you're going to want a heat sink. But this ship is beautiful. I'm at 24%, by the way. So after knocking out your shields and then your hull, that's what I'm left with. And if I was a better pilot, because I'm still practicing on the ship, obviously, I would have done a better job.
Maybe say you're not on a HOTAS.
I'm mouse and keyboard. No, I'm not on HOTAS.
It's bloody good, that ship. I mean, the stealth all round. I mean, that was hard to land any cannon rounds on you. And at the times I was evading a cannon round, there was another one coming.
The cannons, even
Yeah.
as a fixed target, because it's dead center underneath the nose, it actually is easy to aim. I actually was landing those cannon shots without the gimbal. I was doing it fixed. Those
Nice.
those cannon shots were easy to.
I wonder if it's worth trying a missile.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful.
Just picture the
Engines
pummel.
disengaged.
I know, but what else can we do? Yeah, and the cannon rounds was bloody marvellous. I know I'm saying the same thing. Roger.
Way.
And the thought of doing a fast strike with the 3 mounts underneath, I think that is a good thought, but I think landing the cannon rounds, it seems natural with a ship.
You know what?
It's a cannon ship.
It is, and I'm thinking that's what they were expecting. I think you have to put a gimbaled cannon on top too.
You could be right, man. Hey, a fragment? What about a fragment?
Fragments have to be close. Remember, they spread, so it's a shotgun shell. It's a shotgun buckshot. So you have to be within 500 kilometers to make it work 100% of the time. Within a kilometer, you get about 70 to 80% of the fragmented shells to hit, unless it's a big ship.
Have a fire group with the guns on the bottom and the one on the top, and when the guy runs over the top, flatten out the frag.
Your timing would have to be fucking on point.
Yeah. It's
I'm-
like in the fire group.
Yeah, I'm thinking to go with
Is that frag turret one?
even if it is, again, you're looking at the same problem, that you got a limited visual range to use it. But yeah, they have a turreted fragment cannon, yeah.
Might be worth a check out, I don't know. I mean, anything you come up against is going to have shit shields. Frags are just going to rape it.
Oh my god, the class 3 fragment cannon looks boss. Why have I never seen that gun before?
Yeah,
That-
the 4 bits come out. See when you take it out to load it, they come apart. It's beautiful.
Let's take a look at the class 3 turreted cannon. I'm almost thinking that might be the better option. Well, I think the gimbaled would be fine. I think that if you're holding the button down, it won't shoot unless it's got a target anyway. I don't think it does anyway.
And the times I was thinking when you're more likely to use it would be like you've either came across an anaconda or a python, or there's two wigmates, and you're kind of like having to distract yourself between the two just to get back in control, kind of thing, and being able to fire the frag to the close guy while you look at the other.
You really like the idea of a turreted weapon, don't you? You're all about that, aren't you?
Well, not entirely. Just the flat mounts where you can get a 360 or a 180 round. You know.
The fragment cannon is 5.8 million. The turreted cannon is 16 million. So, interesting.
See, there's an advantage with the turrets just because of the turning radius. To use it in the right place is, I think, key. But I've never found anything right with the Conda flat nose.
But the turning radius on this... Oh, wow. Wait a minute. I think you might be onto something. Okay, so... This is weird.
You might even be able to shoot behind you.
Wait a minute. Well, no, you can't. I mean, because the ship goes upward from the back. So it actually can't shoot behind you. But I'm noticing something here. If you... Are you at the outfitting?
I can be, Roger.
Go to the internals, and you see how it shows the front of the ship? You there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Needs to be a frag.
If you're looking at my stream, watch this. When you put the beam laser, it's very low to the ship. No, it is kind of high. It is actually sitting kind of high. Not great though. But I think the cannon looks like it sits higher. So let's go back to the cannon. Let's go back to the Class 3 cannon. The 16 million goddamn cannon. Let's go back to that thing real quick.
It stands tall.
It does stand tall. Now watch the cannon. The cannon looks like it stands taller. Watch. Boop. There it is. It definitely stands taller. The cannon definitely stands. I bet you it's built for a cannon. Let's try it. I think the cannon's the way to go. Yep.
And it's not to be a lazy gun, it's just for the right place, is it?
Yeah, it's right place, right time. You're right. I don't think it's a lazy gun. But the reason I don't want to go with the fragment cannon is simply because the cannon itself targets subsystems better, which is
Landing one of them is just
Yep. 10% of the guy's subsystems, he fucking malfunctions and shit. But also because I don't know if you'll always be that close. Like, this is a relatively big ship. It's not a small fighter. It's just fast like a small ship. That's all. I'm losing my voice a little bit.
wicked.
Yup.
Landing gear retracted.
And with no pips to shields, all to engines and weapons, you're very fast. I was noticing that I was able to sharply turn around you when you were coming straight at me, and get my aim back on you sooner.
And two of the passes I tried to boost to use the full momentum. It's interesting.
Alright, I'm at 12. I'll see you here. It decelerates like shit. It's, yeah, a very heavy ship. Those vertical thrusters work pretty well though. You could pitch really nice. Here's an example. I told it to stop at 12 kilometers, and I ended up going to a complete stop at 14.7. So it's 2 3/4 kilometers just to stop this ship from full speed. Giving it all she's got, Captain.
It's not enough dilithium in the chamber.
Yeah. Yeah. And like you said, this thing is zippy and super cruise, so that'll be nice to see. And I think the Class 2 beams are enough. They do so much damage. I think it's 40 something damage per second. They do enough damage that I don't think you'll miss Class 3 beams again. I think having the class 3 cannons is so much better. Tell me when you're ready.
I'm all yours.
Hull integrity compromised. Under attack. Silent running. Warning, temperature critical. Thermal signature restored.
Dude, that turret cannon is wailing on you, man. It is actually hard to hit these fucking lasers on the bottom a little bit. Dude, that turreted cannon is nailing a lot of shots. It's actually pretty good. I hit with both cannons on that round. Wow. I'm gonna put more pips to engines because honestly, I'm not running out of power at all. Like I think you could run 4 pips to engines and be happy. Oh, 4 pips to engines, way better. Oh, dude, 4 pips to engines is the way to go. Wow, that's so much smoother. The flight just feels smooth at 4 pips. I'm gonna try 3 pips now. Oh my god, it's so smooth.
User joined your channel.
Silent running.
Good night, boys. Good night, boys.
How's it going?
Time for bed. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Take it easy.
User disconnected from your channel.
Good day, Scotty.
Silent running.
Okay, I'm right, dude. The turreted gun can actually hit you no matter what. Like it's ridiculously higher than the beam, or sorry, than the laser I had on there, and it actually lands every goddamn shot. The turreted cannon is impressing me, like thoroughly.
Definitely the way to go.
The turreted cannon, it sits a little bit higher than the laser, and it actually makes a difference. Well, my friend, I think we have a very awesome build for a very awesome ship.
I do, and I think it's going to be popular as well.
Well, I don't know if this build will be popular. I don't think anybody's going to try this. Not for a while.
I hope not. I think it'll be funny how there's going to be heaps of pulse. There's going to be a lot of pulse laser builds on it. Oh, that's interesting. What about your drive? Wow. How many heat sinks did you use in the little combat?
Docking request granted.
You're kidding. And silent running?
I chaffed. When you weren't targeting me, I would go silent running. I didn't have to use the heatsink. You can probably almost go double chaff or double heatsink. That way you stay always silent running. Well, the difference is going to be this. Small fighters won't be able to target you if you're silent running. If you're chaffed,
Warning, landing gear not
If you're chaffed, they can still target you if they're fixed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, personal preference, play style, whatever you want to call it. The way I've always looked at it is there's 10 chaff rounds and only 3 heat sinks per. So, it really depends. If you're going for a full stealth build, you have to run heat sinks because you and your friends don't want you to be seen at all, and you could be almost invisible, which is brilliant. But if you were going to be in a PvP situation, I would say I would combine the two. I would go heatsink and chaff, unless you're trying to go full stealth. But no, when you're face,
How cool we've got the signatures.
yeah, when you were facing me, I would go silent running. When I would spin around and I know you're facing me again, turn off silent running and hit chaff. So yeah, you could target me if you knew to target me, because whatever. Now it popped up on your screen. And then you couldn't hit me good on anyway because I had chaffed, so you were spinning all over the place. Every time you chaffed, because it's bright red and not that aluminum, yellowy orange anymore, I know when you're chaffing, it's kind of a disadvantage. I immediately drop target. I immediately drop target and start firing off both guns. And just what's interesting is at that distance, they actually narrow out really well, and all 4 guns hit you. They actually do a really good job.
A red dot when it begins. You seen that?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a flash, like a flare going off. Yeah.
Because I did the same. I mean, there was a couple of times we jexted. I just disconnected the target to get a hit, and it just like you say, as soon as you see that red marker,
Yeah.
you need to do something there.
I think they did it that way on purpose, so that when the guy chaffs, now you could see where he is, and you could drop target and use fixed. I think that's why they did it.
Yeah, but the one disadvantage or one thing about it, it shows a beginning point rather than did he begin now or in a 2 seconds,
Skill of the pilot at that point.
Yeah, it's going to take away a little bit of skill. But I suppose for those that want the little bit of helpers, it might be a good thing.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, the 2 cannons at that distance landed their targets, and the turreted cannon on the top, it does sit higher visibly, and I proved it in that last fight. It was landing a lot of shots, even when I was hitting you with the lasers, so it is actually targeting better and sitting higher. The cannon is the way to go.
And then to recap the whole thing, I think with all this little additions that they've changed, that makes PvP even more exciting.
It
Not necessarily
does.
exciting to kill, but exciting just the little intricate pieces to do while in combat.
Not only that, but you're gonna have ships now that are gonna have to fly differently, act differently.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have hull reinforcement ships like the one I'm running, which is just, and I hate to say it, it's not you, it's just me outright beating you because you're gone shields, and the shields are useless on this ship. Fucking useless.
You seen the shield bank cell? Did you see? I popped a cell and it didn't come on in time.
Yeah, that's because it's too small. Okay, so my Python, I run about 600 health on the shields, right? Maybe 650. I don't remember the exact number. It's about 600 though. And I have 2 shield cell banks running consecutively at every time. And I have 3 sets of shield cell banks. So when I pop them, I get a huge chunk of health back on my shields. And I do that within every 10 seconds. I'm constantly at full health. This ship, if you got shields, it's a buffer for the initial aspect of combat. So, like if you bump into things, or if you're doing PvE and PvP, and you want to tank a little bit, and you don't want to have your hull take damage until you get into a PvP situation, you can run the 5As. You have tons of power, so that isn't an issue. You have fuck tons of power. And you're not losing anything. You're still 255 health shields. They're not useless. They're there. And they recharge very, very quickly. So you can run in and out of a PvE fight and not go, oh, my shields, I'm still waiting. They recharge quickly. So it's actually really good. And then once the shields are down, you can just rest of your pips to engines and weapons. And here's the thing. The 2 beams, they cost no power. I can run it on 2 pips. And the engines, I felt great at 4. I didn't notice the difference between 3 and 4 pips. At 2 pips, I noticed it slowed down a lot, and I felt it. So you could go 1 pip shields, so it kind of recharges during a PvP fight. 3 pips to or even 2 pips to engines and then 3 pips to weapons, or 2 pips to weapons and then 3 pips to engines, and go with the combination that works for you or works for the
If
combat
it's the
situation.
cannons, you could go less pips to weapons.
And that's the thing, yes, once the guy's shields are down, you could just focus on the cannons at that point. Now, I was firing the cannons off onto the shields because I figured, why not? Just, why not? You have 100 ammo, it costs no energy, why not? And it was beautiful.
And in a PvP scenario, I mean, 3 guys, you're going to put 30 rounds a guy at the most.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I wish I checked how many rounds I used on you, but I think my turreted gun fired about 20 rounds and landed about 10. And that's a lot. That's a lot. 10 rounds of a class 3 cannon is a lot of damage.
And given an allowance of 30 rounds per player, that's a big allowance. I mean, you should only do about 15 at the most.
Right.
If you can't hit him.
Yeah, I think that the turreted weapon did a bit better than the gimbaled because it was able to get a couple extra shots off when I was out of line of sight. It just did better. I mean, as long as I had my top facing you, it did better. When I did get the gimbaled rounds off on you, I did notice it did more damage. So versus time on target, I think they equal themselves out, but I think they're both valuable. But yeah, this ship, is a buy for me. I'm gonna buy this fucking ship. um, can you do me a favor?
I need to take the dog out for a quick minute, and then I'll be back in a couple. Refreshments. Interesting, Roger. And then after that, I'll have to go to bed. Roger. Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes.